Today's episode is brought to you by Rocket IT. Is your team still working remotely? Is it starting to look like a more permanent solution? Let us help you streamline that experience and increase productivity by creating a reliable network, increasing collaboration, and boosting security. Click the link in this video's description for more information about Rocket IT's remote workforce roadmap.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to another great conversation on Thrive. I am your host, Colleen Frangos, Rocket IT's Community Relationship Coordinator. And today I have a special guest. I've got Jason DiFranco. Welcome, Jason.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Awesome. So Jason is new to his role. He serves as the Director of Development and Community Partnerships for the Gwinnett County Public Library. Mouthful title, but I did it. I'm always impressed when I can spit it out, but woo. You know, as a proud resident here in Gwinnett, I have learned that the libraries it's so much more than just me taking my kids over there and checking out a few books, right? So I'm just in shock with the number of programs, services that you guys put together over at the library. So Jason, I would love to hear from you. Just what are those current offerings? What do you guys have? What are those services?
Sure. The Gwinnett County Public Library offers many different services to community. Whether it be virtual or in person. We offer story times at each of our branches. We offer citizenship classes. We offer the ability to get passports at certain locations. We offer genealogy services, the ability to earn an accredited diploma while getting career training at your convenience through our career online high school. For those graduating high school and looking to go to college, we offer a college planning guide, the ability to learn over 70 languages at your leisure online.
Wow.
And of course, the ability to participate in a wide variety of interactive classes led by live instructors. At the library, we pride ourselves on being able to stay in front of the curve and ensure that we're able to support the community's needs, whether it be informational, educational, or recreational interests, with convenient, creative, customer-friendly access to materials, services.
Wow, that is
a lot.
It's
a mouthful.
Yes. And we talked about it before we, press record. I mean, there's 15 branches. I mean, you have a wide reach. It's a large county. There's a lot going on, and you're still. I wouldn't say you're learning your role because you've been there a little while now. But when I said you're new to your role, I mean you started in October 2020.
Yes.
In a pandemic. Yeah. I mean. Whoa, right? I mean, so needless to say, there's been some changes, right? You guys have experienced different, or, have been able to respond to some challenges. So what does that look like for Gwinnett County Public Library?
So let me begin by saying it's been a challenge, and COVID has really shown how we connected as a library to the community. We're about so much more than books, and many of our services were discovered and used by residents for the very first time during the pandemic. Some examples and partnerships we've done are we work with the Gwinnett County Public Schools to provide online tutoring to children and adults, a service that became especially critical during the COVID shutdown. We relocated all of our Wi-Fi access points to the front of our building so that parents and those in need of Wi-Fi can use our parking lot 24/7 and have access to internet where some individuals don't have that luxury at their house. We've hosted 2 technology drives at multiple branches, partnering with New Life Technology Group. Mm-hmm. And with these drives, we've actually collected tablets and computers and we've refurbished them. And we've been able to provide over 400 students the ability to receive this equipment to help them stay connected at the school. Wow. Something we're also very proud of is since the summer of 2020, we've partnered up with the Gwinnett County Parks and Recreation, the Atlanta Community Food Bank, Let 'em Eats, and the Atlanta Area School for the Deaf to offer both daily summer meal assistance as well as weekly food boxes for families.
Wow.
So far as the library system, we've actually been able to distribute over 300,000 pounds of food to families around the community.
Not bad.
Yeah, so we try to be as involved in the community as much as we can. And during the pandemic, I've been very fortunate because the group we've been able to, rotate on a dime and be able to support the needs of the community to the best we could.
Wow. Yeah. No easy feat, that's for sure. But I mean, you get creative and you rally. So I love that. Well, let's talk about moving forward here. New initiatives have definitely spurred out of this. I know, there's some things that are you're staying the course, but things will be added to. So what is that? What's being rolled out? What's coming up?
Sure. So during the pandemic, we've been very fortunate that our staff has, like you said, adjusted accordingly. So our story times that would be in the branches, we've been able to put those all virtual. Mm-hmm. We've been able to create YouTube channels where to not only show and have cooking demonstrations, but we've also been able to actually teach individuals about nutritional facts. One thing we're very proud of and should be rolling out, our goal is to roll out but in the summertime, middle of summer, is our goal is to receive a grant for a mobile kitchen. During during the pandemic and with our food distributions, I mean, I personally have been pulled aside as well as much of our staff and asked specifically, well, this is great. Thank you for the fresh food and fruit and everything, but how do I cook it? Mm-hmm. It just showed the importance in how many individuals rely on boxed meals or instant meals and microwave dinners. So one thing we've worked on is to create a grant where we can have a mobile kitchen that we would be able to not only just have in one location. So instead of having a kitchen in one location, one of the things we're looking at doing is getting that mobile kitchen so we can not only rotate it throughout every location. So for those that might not have transportation to drive to the other side of the county, we can bring the class and the lesson to them. We'll also be able to provide it on YouTube, so they will be recorded. So if somebody does miss a class and they're interested, they can either watch it online on YouTube, or if they don't have internet access, they could come to the library and look it up there and print out recipes and different aspects of that. Our whole goal is not only to help them and provide the ability and the education on whether it be cooking a simple meal to cooking a gourmet dinner, but also really concentrating on the nutritional facts and the benefits for the community.
Yeah.
So that's one initiative we're very proud of. That's what we will be rolling out.
I love it. Well, another new thing, I went to, and we ran into each other at the State of the County address, and you guys are going to be partnering, to get a new branch put in Snellville, correct? And it's got a whole historical twist to it with some artifacts. So tell us a little bit about the new sites that are coming to the county.
Yes. So we're very proud. We will be opening a new location in Duluth. That will be opening up in May. We have another location in Norcross that should be opening up about midsummer timeframe, mid to end of summer. And then next year, we have our Snellville location that should be opening up end of next year, a brand new location. And the branch you're speaking of is our partnership with the Hooper Renwick School in Lawrenceville.
Oh, it's in Lawrenceville.
It's in Lawrenceville.
So close.
That one's going to be a grand library. We're looking at implementing the Hooper Renwick School because it is a historical landmark. We are actually going to be connected to the school, and we're going to be able to implement artifacts from the school not only from the school though, but throughout the entire Gwinnett County. So it'll have a lot of African American concentration and implementation, so we can have different artifacts and different, so
Yeah.
historical relevancies, so people can come from the community and actually see how it was a couple, 100 years ago, and the differences, and just the historical importance that the African American community played in Gwinnett County. We're very
Absolutely.
proud of that partnership, and we're very proud and excited about the project.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad we talked about it because I got to get my location straight. So,
Yes.
yeah,
No, no, no. We're all over Gwinnett, so we're
stay
looking to
informed.
expand and keep on going.
I love it. I love it. Well, so Jason, we've covered a lot of ground here, but we've talked about what's been going on, what's coming down the pipe, but how can our community in Gwinnett get involved with the Gwinnett County Public Libraries? What can we do to support y'all?
So, I mean, obviously, we're always looking for funding.
Mhm.
Obviously, we do get county funding for our libraries. However, the funding for the libraries, that basically takes care of the building.
Okay.
All of the programs we do, all of the additional resources we have, the technology, we actually raise money for all of that, and
Mhm.
we do that to make sure that we stay ahead of the curve, and we're able to provide whatever the needs of the community are. So obviously funding, whether it be participating in being a sponsor in our golf outing that we're having on August 16th, the Read the
Awesome.
Green Classic, to participating in being a sponsor at our gala October 23rd. All of these you'll be able to go online and in participate on, or you can just straight up donate to the foundation. Gwinnett County Public Library Foundation, all of the resources that we collect do go to the implementation and the best of need for the community and the library specific. But if finances, I know with COVID and everything, it's very difficult, and sometimes it's very tight. We're also always looking for volunteers in our branches. We've implemented and started a new program such as our Career Online High School, or our New Start program, which is specifically an entrepreneurship program based off of a grant we received from Google. It's a way to involve individuals that have records that might be looking to start their own company. We're always looking for mentors for both of those programs. Or if you don't have the time or the resources, but you have a Kroger account and an Amazon account, always welcome to go to Amazon Smiles or Kroger and attach the Gwinnett County Public Library as a nonprofit initiative, where a percentage of whatever you spend, Kroger and Amazon actually will donate straight to us. So those are all ways that we welcome any help we can get at the library. So we're very fortunate. The community is very responsive and supportive of our system.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been very lucky. I mean, this is a great community. Gwinnett is great. Proud to be a Gwinnetian. And I think having a variety of ways for people to engage and show their support of our libraries is great. So time, talent, and treasure. Big fan. Well, Jason, it's been a pleasure. I appreciate you being on the show today, and for us to getting a chance to chat more about what's going on with the library. So thank you so much for being here.
No, and if you don't mind, I want to say, I want to give a shout out to all the employees at our branches,
Yeah.
because I do want to recognize them, because during these tough times, they have actually stayed very dedicated and been
Mm.
willing to step up and help the community in any way they can, whether it be using our resources in our learning labs to actually make face masks and donate them to medical workers,
Wow.
frontline staff as well. They show up for work with a smile every single day and help the community wherever they can. So even though they're not recognized, obviously, as other frontline workers, I do want to make mention that they've been every day they show up to work, even if we're on curbside only, they still show up for their shifts and in face to face with the public. So they're very hard workers, and I want to make sure that they get recognized as well. Thank you.
Love the shout out. And, they're definitely community heroes. They come in all sizes, right? So I think it's fantastic. Well, and I appreciate that. So we'll make sure, Jason, everybody has a way to get in touch with you. We'll drive them directly to the website and put your contact info. So that way, if people want to get in touch with you and make a donation or find ways to partner or collaborate, make that happen as best we can for you, Jason. So thank you again for being here today. And thank you everyone for tuning in for another great conversation on Thrive. And stay tuned for more great content. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.